roll those dice and get ready to slay that dragon. Today we're going to talk about power metal here on Metal Mayhem. Cue the music I don't have. Anyway, guys, we're talking about power metal this week. I know, I said it was going to be Metal Minute, but like I said, that was a name in progress. Metal Mayhem is the name I've decided on. And I hope you all like it, because that's the one that's going to stick around for a while. Anyway, power metal, what is it? Well, it is probably one of the more common forms of heavy metal. It's very D&D, ride on horseback as you're on your way to slay the freaking dragon. Popularized by guys like Dio. Let's see here. Manowar, that was another great band that did that. Judas Priest was great at power metal. It's a lot of the heavy metal that we listen to nowadays is mostly power. Especially American and European power metal. Though, I recently discovered a couple of, I can't say I discovered them, they've been around for a while, Japanese power metal bands that are absolutely fantastic. Named, let's see here, one of them was named Mary's Blood, yeah, and another one was named Love Bites. You should go check out both those groups. They are absolutely fantastic, especially if you like heavy guitars. As far as European metal goes, I've been listening to a lot of Amaranthi lately. I got on them. I got on them hard. American power metal, I've been listening to Manowar. Manowar was definitely a cornerstone. They got showed to me by a friend of mine, Nick McLemore. And ever since then, I can't get enough of them. Every once in a while I go back to them, and I go back to them hard. Like, they take the concept of warrior metal, when in one of the albums with American patriotism, and make this absolute piece of perfection. It was absolute great. Then they had this other album called Sleipnir, where the entire thing was just Viking based, and it was absolute perfection. I had to buy the album. I have it myself. I think I should buy another copy, guys. You think I should? Anyway. Another one of them, Cain's Offering from Germany is another one I like. Though I like their ballads. I like their ballad a bit more. Axenstar from Sweden. That's another one that I was listening to for a while. I have one of their songs that is one of my Stop the World songs that I mention some about on So Let's Talk About Music. Northern Sky. Like, I hated that song when I first heard it. But after listening to it about 5 or 6 times, I just can't help but sing with it. Period. Let's see here. Give me some names, Spotify. Let's see here. I'm looking at... Let's see here. Gathering of Kings. I liked that one. Only one of their songs. It was Heaven on the Run. It was very early Falconer. Falconer's another one that I really liked. My personal favorite was Lament of the Minstrel, or even Enter the Glade. Those are two fantastic songs. Some of the songs I'm talking about, I will be featuring in the description below. So listen to them. You guys are gonna like them a lot. Let's see here, another one. Bryan Adams. I mean, how much more power metal can you get? No. Though he was amazing, he's not even close. Let's see here. Sabaton is another great one, except for they're not fantasy so much. I mean, they've got some fantasy work, but they're mostly they mostly do their songs based off of World Wars I and II, which is that's really refreshing. Let's see here, another one. Camelot. What can I say about Camelot? There's this girl that I know over in New York. Her name's Mia, and one of the album covers has a girl who looks just like her. I every time I look at it, it's like, Mia, is that you? Anyway, I hope you watch this, Mia. Hi, how you doing? Hammerfall. Like, I can't tell you how I end up liking a lot more Hammerfall than I thought I did. Like, every time I'd hear a song that just comes over my radio, I look it up and it's Hammerfall. Like, Camilla's got a problem with that with like Depeche Mode. Let's see here. Powerwolf is a great one out of Germany. They're extremely Catholic though. Like, if you're down with some Catholic power metal, definitely a group to go with. I like them for some things. Let's see here. Iced Earth. Iced Earth was a really interesting one. They've been off and on for the last ever. They're real good. Yeah. Definitely another group that should be checked out quite often. Let's see here. Obvious power metal. Iron Maiden. What can you say or what can't you say about Iron Maiden? A lot of people like their pre-Bruce Dickinson stuff. It was okay. Pre-Bruce Dickinson, but when Bruce Dickinson showed up and he belted out Run to the Hills, like, it was absolute perfection. That song was like totally tailor-made for him though. A handful of years ago, back when VH1 was a thing, they had this commercial that was Run to the Hills, and these cats wearing Viking helmets would come running down the hill. And during the guitar solo, one of them just drops in with this guitar, the axe, and he's just banging on it. It's really funny. Look it up. You can find it on YouTube. Sonata Arctica. That was one that was really surprising to me. Like, they did this song called Full Moon about werewolves, which was really good. Like, they ended up doing this cover of, which one was it? What'd they cover? I can't remember what they covered. I just remembered it was just, it was like, oh, they covered the Scorpions' Still Loving You. And it was like, you sped it up. Why? You're not supposed to speed that song up. Also, Scorpions, that's another one. I mean, yes, technically you could say they're hair metal, but no. It was the time. And don't hate on hair metal. Scorpions, there's not enough you can say about them, too. I mean, they went on from, like, what was it, like the early 70s on, and they're still going. Like, those Germans, man, they build them Germans tough. Avantasia. Yeah, Avantasia. I haven't really heard much from them. They're pretty good. So, all this stuff, like, this all seems highly amateurish, I know, and that's because I'm way too passionate about this stuff. I've got so many groups I want to tell you about, and I can't rightly remember their names off the top of my head. That's why I keep them all on my Spotify. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe this, and let me know your favorite power metal bands down into the comments. Wow, I was getting on a stutter there. Anyway, down in the comments, tell me about your favorite power metal bands, and I want you to plaster this all over the place. And no, again, this is not the same background as Car Image. It's a lot darker, but it's not as dark. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.